Hello, this is Aly Dosdall with the We Are Member Keepers design team. And today in this video I want to show you all about the So Easy templates. Okay, they have some that are like titles for pages or sentiments for cards, and there are other templates that have cute designs and icons and all kinds of things that you can stitch onto your paper. So we're going to start with the sentiments or titles, and I've got a partially made card here. I did some letterpress on the bottom and I've got a border there, a strip of paper. And now I want to add a sentiment. So I'm going to go with hello right here and just lay that over my paper and position it just where I want it. And that's what I love about these templates is they're clear so you can see exactly where you want to put this on your project. Now I've got my piercing mat, my So Easy piercing mat underneath there, and I'm just going to start going through with the brad setting and paper piercing tool and poking holes. You can even use your needle, your embroidery needle, to do this as well. And you're just going to keep poking until you finish up. Okay, so now I've finished punching all the holes. And here's a little tip. If you take that off and you look at that and go, oh my goodness, where am I supposed to stitch? What you can do is you can use the template as kind of a guide and take your pencil and just draw little lines, very faint lines, where, following your template, where the stitching needs to happen. Okay, so that will help you be able to follow the design, because sometimes it'll just look like a bunch of holes and you won't be able to tell where to stitch. So you can kind of use your template as a guide and just draw little faint lines with your pencil. I want to stitch a little flower design from this template onto the edge here of my card, and I don't want to do this whole floral design, so I just wanted to show you a little tip that you can actually pick just part of a design, like if you just wanted this heart or just one of those arrows or one of these chevrons. So I'm just going to use this little corner of the flower design here, and I'm actually going to flip this over because this is the orientation that I want it on my card. Okay, so you can even do things in reverse, flip them over. So I'm going to position it right there and then go ahead and just start piercing the holes until I get them all finished. Okay, so now that I've finished piercing those holes, I'm going to use this template and my pencil to go back over, just like I did with the hello, and draw the design in kind of like dot to dot so that I can tell where my thread and my stitching needs to go. So now I'm ready to start stitching. And the floss comes with 6 strands together. So when you pull this off, that is 6 strands right there. For my taste, I think 6 strands is a little on the fat side for stitching, unless you want, a fat, thick look. So I usually use 2 to 3 strands. And I've gone ahead and separated 2 strands. I'm going to go with 2 strands. And I like to leave enough of a tail here so that it doesn't pull through all the way, come unthreaded. Now here's a tip. What I'll do is I'll turn it over, start over here at the end, push it through, and then so that end doesn't go through, and also so that I don't have a lot of bulk, I just put a little piece of tape. Okay, so that holds, and then I do the same thing when I finish the strand. Okay, and what I like to do is I like to do a back stitch. So the first stitch isn't going to really show you that, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to skip this hole and go directly to that next hole and come up from the bottom. Okay, and then go back through this hole. That way that hole doesn't come unthreaded. If you come back up through the same hole, obviously it's going to come apart. So I'm going to come up to this next hole here from the bottom and then go back. Okay, and that's your basic back stitch. And you're just going to keep doing that all the way through and follow the pencil lines that you created. And you can do different colors. You can do 1 letter each color if you want. You could do all the petals different colors. Whatever you want to do, you could do a lighter green outline and a darker green for the center of the leaf. So there's a lot of different fun stitching options that you can do as well. So I finished my card. I stitched the sentiment in this lovely dark pink color, and the flower in yellow, and the leaf in green. Then I added some matching pink baker's twine and a matching brad to match the teal green color of the letterpress ink. So one last tip I wanted to show you is some projects that you stitch on, it really won't matter what the back looks like. Like if you make a scrapbook page that's going to be in your album inside a page protector with another page behind it, you won't see the stitching on the back, but on this card you do see the stitching on the back. So what I do is I cut down a piece of paper that matches my card base, and I just adhere it on there and cover it up so that it looks nice and clean for my recipient of the card. So hopefully that gives you some fun ideas and things that you can do with these Sew Easy templates.